Welcome to our channel, Rakshit Knowledge Tech. Here, the NCERT selection for ninth class, economics second chapter is People as a Resource, class ninth. Unit 2, that is the second People as a Resource, exercise solution, there are question answers. Here, solutions are as follows. But here we have to take some of the points and then we have to write. First, try to understand the question here. What do you understand by people as a resource? So, here, resource means which can be used on and on here. So, according to this question, our answer should be people can make the best use of nature to create more resources when they have the knowledge, skill, and technology to do so. So, you can write this own answer. This is why human beings are also considered as resource. They can also do something with the other resources. So, they are considered as a human resources. It is the ability of the human being which helps in transferring a physical material into a valuable resource. Just you can take the example of any of the physical material which is transformed. For example, iron is transformed into different types of vessels and all. So this is also a resource which where the hard iron or the raw iron is not useful for us. Where if you make the utensils and use they are useful for us. When construction bars are needed, that also are useful for us. So human beings will terminate the iron into the bars. What the need is. So here, so only it is been valuable here. Then people as a resource is a way of referring to a country's working people in terms of their existing productive skills and abilities. The idea of people as a resource is linked. This is not necessary because actually our answer is still here is okay. Because the question they are asked only what do you understand by people as resources. Till here is okay. No need of giving the more examples. The idea for this all. Okay. We come to the second question, that is how is human resource different from other resources like land and physical capital. So human resource makes use of other resources like land and physical capital to produce an output. We know that land and physical capital then they produce output. The other resources cannot be become useful on their own. This is the reason why human resource is considered to be superior to the other resources. For example, if you take human beings will convert the land or something or any other resource, for example, just like I told you, metal and all, will convert to other things. So metals itself they don't have the property to convert itself. So humans are skilled. So here humans are considered superior because humans only can convert the things to another form, to a usable form. So only the answer is correct. Here the third question is what is the role of education in human capital formation? So our answer is human capital refers to the human capital means here the stock or the money. Human capital refers to the stock of skill and productive knowledge. Here capital means not the money here. The skill of the people and even the productive knowledge of the people embedded in a population. So considering the population, proper education and training enable the formation of this human capital. An educated population is an asset, a resource. In contrast to the uneducated, just what will happen? Uneducated, they are untrained and educated individuals make efficient use of the available resources and opportunities. Whereas education and skill are the major determinants of the earning of any individual in the market. Education enhances the quality of the individual productivity, which in turn adds to the growth of the economy. Then, aware of the benefits of the education, so it is not necessary. So, from here again, thus, education plays the role of a catalyst in transforming a human being into a positive asset and a precious national resource. Okay. Our fourth question is what is the role of health in the human capital formation? So our answer human capital refers to the stock of skill and productive knowledge embedded in the population. So This skill and productive knowledge is provided with the help of proper education and training. However, the benefits of the education alone do not lead to the creation of the human capital. A human population which is educated but unhealthy cannot realize its potential. An unhealthy population is a liability and not an asset. Hence, health is also an important source. Health is an indispensable basis for realizing one's well-being. So, if the human is healthy only, then they can produce the resources here. So, our fifth question is, what part does a health play in the individual's working life? Our answer is the health on an individual help him to realize his potential and also gives him the ability to fight illness. An unhealthy individual is a liability to his place of work. The health of a person is directly related to his efficiency as compared to an unhealthy individual. A healthy person can work more efficiently with the greater productivity. So we can understand if you are healthy, we can do everything. If a person is ill or a diseased person, he can't do as much as a healthy person can do. So, our sixth question is, what are the various activities undertaken in the primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sector? So, there are three sectors already mentioned in our textbook. So, primary sector refers to the agriculture and the forestry, animals, husbandry, fishing, farming, mining, and quarrying, etc. And then secondary sector comes the manufacturing the goods from the basic, that is from primary sector to finished goods, that is secondary. And tertiary only comprise the activities that provide support to the primary and secondary sectors through various services, trade, transport, communication, banking, education, health, tourism, insurance, etc. are the examples of the tertiary sector or the activities. What is the difference between economic activities and non-economic activities? Here, economic is nothing but just you have to refer what is the definition of the economic activities. Here, activities that add value to the national income are called economic activities. That means adding value. That means income, source of income and all. These have two parts. Market activities, production for pay or profit, and then non-market activities, production for self-consumption. Then non-economic activities are the ones that do not add to the national income. For example, an individual performing domestic chores. You can say these are the examples. You can take a different example also, which are not beneficial for the nation. They are not compared with the nation. Then we come to the eighth answer. Eighth question: what are the women? Why are women employed in the low-paid work? Education and skill are the major determinants. Education and skill are the major determinants of the earning of any individual in the market. Due to gender discrimination, women are generally denied the education and the necessary skills to become worthy contributors to the national income. As a result, the majority of the women have more education, they have less educated and low skill formation. This is one of the reasons why they get paid less than men. Also, the perpetuation of gender prejudice, such as women cannot do as much as the physical work as a man, put women at the disadvantage. So, ninth question is, how will you explain the term unemployment? So, employment is a job, and unemployment no job. So here we can understand here, unemployment is a situation in which people who are able and willing to work at the going wages cannot find job. An individual is termed as unemployed if he or she is part of the workforce of a country and is capable and willing to work for payment but is unable to do so. So unemployment means not working people. Here the 10th one is, what is the difference between the disguised unemployment and seasonal unemployment? Here disguised unemployment and seasonal, it has been defined different way. So I'll say here disguised it is the situation in which an individual appears to be employed. It is the situation in which so the second one is, first one is disguised and second one is seasonal employment. Yeah, first one according to disguised, it is the situation in which an individual appears to be employed, and the second one is, it is the situation in which an individual is not, but he does not add to the productivity. That is the productivity uh, certain months of the year. Example, that is would remain the same even in his absence. Example, when a work that requires only three individuals for it, example, agricultural laborers find work on completion. Once completion is being done by 5 persons, the 2 person additional persons, that is sowing, harvesting, weeding, or threshing, are disguised employment. That is, people used in more number, not in the required number of quantity, more than the required number. When they are used, that is called the uh, disguised unemployment. And seasonal also mentioned only to seasons. Now our 11th answer is, what are the educated unemployed a peculiar why are educated unemployed a peculiar problem of India? Answer, if disguised unemployment characteristics of rural India characterizes rural India, educated unemployment is a peculiar problem of urban India. This is the situation where in a number of youth with matriculation, graduation and post-graduation degrees are not able to find suitable jobs. The education system is such that even after about 18 years of education, a person can well be termed as unskilled. What this does, there are a large number of unskilled educated youth get churned out of the educational institution years after years, but only a fraction of them are able to find a suitable jobs. Among the remaining, some certain unemployed, while other gets employed in activities that seems inadequate as per their potential. This in turn leads to the wastage of the huge amount of resource that had been spent on educating them. 12th question. Can you suggest some measures in the educational system to mitigate the problems of the educated unemployed? His answer, measures in the education system to mitigate the problems of the educated unemployed. So here, first one is, make education at the secondary level more career oriented, which would endow individuals with not only education but also the requisite skills for the gaining successful employment. Second one, create a sort of screening process whereby each individual chooses subject that suit his or her abilities. Then the third point is the introduction of the newer subject and the field of the study at the school level should be accompanied by a growth of job opportunities in the sector that would employ the students electing to study such subject. Our 13th question is the last one. Which capital would you consider the best? Land, labor, physical capital, and the human capital? Why? The human capital makes use of the other resources like land, labor, and physical capital to produce an output. The other resources cannot become useful on their own. So, hence, human capital may well be considered the best among all the resources. Yeah, these are the answers of the second chapter. Please take down. Thank you.